Hello guys, welcome to this week analysis. Hope your trading week was great. As you can see, last week was very great week for trading week for me though, because the market moved exactly and it was moving exactly to the predicted point and we kept flowing in the market. So on this week, last week, let's start from the one last week analysis, how I made the analysis, what I was anticipating in the market. So last week you can see I said this place was a sell side liquidity zone which we were coming to clear, and you might see a possible rejection from here, and I think this 1 2 3 4 5 the wick started bearish, clearing it immediately. This cleared it more this next day, then we saw a bullish push which I sent the analysis to my Telegram group. Immediately this buys was happening, I sent this analysis there, and it's played out tremendously. Attacking this high, played out tremendously. So as you can see here, let me clear the chart and make a fresh analysis for this week. All right, let's start from the weekly time frame. As you can see on our weekly time frame, we are bearish. This is a bearish move. It's coming, a very good wave coming, flowing. Just keep clearing the low. It's very bearish. Going down to our daily time frame. On our daily time frame, let's go to daily. We can see what's happening to this now. You can see on our daily time frame, the daily time frame is also pretty bearish. It's very bearish. This is bearish move, flowing, coming down here. Okay, let's mark some zones. We can see here that the daily time frame is also very bearish here, and everything still boils down to it's reaching here, which is like if you ever look up, then from there, let me mark the full fair value gap. From there we saw it plummet a bit, then it came back higher. When we came back higher, we didn't clear the high, so these are relative equal highs here. I see here as a relative equal highs here, which I can, let me use the horizontal rays to mark. And as you can see here, that those are relative equal highs and the last lower high and the last lower high. And as you can see, we have already attacked this low, so I'll mark this zone here as our sell side liquidity zone that has been cleared, and we may see just a little bit of pushback, that is a push up, then maybe a continuation bearish, because as you can see here, we may keep breaking, attacking these lows. So going back to our 4-hour, let me use the 4-hour time frame here. On our 4-hour time frame, you can see here we are also bearish at 4-hour, because we kept plummeting down, kept coming down from here. This was a range, then it broke this low in, and now making maybe a new low. Let's see how next week, because right here I'm seeing a very bearish chill. From my own perspective, I'm seeing a bearish GBPUSD. As you can see here, it is already cleared. It's just maybe clearing this high to continue bearish. Let's just watch how next week will turn out to be. As you can see here, this was a structural break here. Now that one happened here, but this was very minor. But this is a clear structural break here on our 1 hour time frame. So we can see a pullback to maybe more than 50% and maybe continuation low, or it just keeps plummeting down, attacking these lows. Let's see how next week we play. Let's go to our EURUSD. On our EURUSD, I didn't take any trade here last week, but I also made same analysis that I did on YouTube, saying that might keep plummeting down, as that's how the market structure looks like last week. So here on our weekly time frame, let me start from the weekly. I didn't take any trade here on EURUSD. On the weekly time frame, you can see that Euro is very bearish. Euro is very bearish. So let me just clear this last analysis here on Euro. It's going to be a pretty much the same analysis, but let me just clear to make a fresh analysis. As you can see here, here was LEM and OB here, and this was exactly 61.8 fib level, as I think I did this last week. Okay, which let me think it was from this high. Yeah, exactly. This was from 61.8 fib level, and this above the premium level. It's in the premium zone, so might keep heading lower. It already attacked this low here, marking this zone here. Now let me make this only visible for weekly time frames so as not to distort what's happening. Okay, visibility just on weekly. So here on our daily time frame, let's see what's really happening here. On our daily time frame, I adjusted this to be more clearer. As you can see, it's feeling this imbalance and price inefficiency, clearing these relative equal highs here, which now continue going lower, breaking this low here. And as you can see here, after breaking that, we kept going lower, going down to, let me use the 4H time frame. On our 4-hour time frame, you can see here, this 4-hour time frame is pretty 4-hour time frame is somehow not very clear here. I really don't see anything clear in 4-hour time frame. It's just like not a straight market. Market is not clear there. Let's go to our 1-hour time frame to really see what's happening here. On our 1-hour time frame, you can see that we are bullish here. The structure is bullish, so just keep watching what will happen in this zone here. Let's keep watching what will happen here in this zone. But pretty much the daily is very bearish, and there are a lot of weak rejections here. A lot of weak rejections here, and this place is a daily low, a last daily low, a lot of liquidity is here because of the buyers that were buying going holding this buy, and this from nowhere just came, clear them out. There are a lot of stop losses here, and this already clearing a lot of weak rejections here, but it's high chance of continuation bearish. So we might continue going bearish on EURUSD. Now let's head to our US 500. On our indices, you can also see here, I said we are coming to fill this fair value gap here, which was, I think, let me check the weekly, what's happening there. Okay, the fair value gap was on weekly time frame, and we came straight up to fill this fair value gap here on the weekly time frame after clearing this equal highs here. And I think here from weekly I can see this is a bullish structure. This is a low and a high. I think this is bullish on weekly, but let's see what happens here after it's filling this fair value gap. I'm telling the previous analysis. On our weekly time frame, you can see here, this is a break of structure here on weekly. From my own perspective, this is a break of structure because this made a low. Then after that, the fair value gap here that is being filled will still be marked. And going down to our daily time frame, I can see here some kind of structure break here. This was also an equal low that was formed before it broke the structure, and it cleared the low, coming down to fill this gap, this fair value gap here. So also we can see here as a zone that was being taken here on the weekly, coming down to our 1 hour time frame. All I see is bearish markets. It's cleared this high here. Immediately we saw a structure change here. And now we kept going bearish. So that is that on US 500. That is that on US 500. Let's go to our NASDAQ. Yeah, this was the pair I traded last week. So as you can see here, the beginning of the week, I got this trade here. I think I didn't enter this, but I just analyzed it because this was Monday. I think this was Monday. So I didn't trade that, but I analyzed the markets. This is on New York section. Here also I saw a trade here. As you can see, I'm seeing a bearish structure on our 15 minutes. Then immediately I saw some kind of push coming to our more than premium. So I shorted the market, but it didn't reach the zone. I will have to take all the profit, but I took some partial along the way. Immediately it's coming here, it's reversed on me, but I took some partials along the way though. I think the next day was here on this trade. I saw that we were bullish. The structure was bullish on our 15 minutes, or already liquidity was taken here on the case equal lows was taken. So here is protected. We changed the structure bullish, and now it came here to clear this low, and already we know that our structure is bullish here. So this was like a liquidity grab here. Now in going down to a more lower time frame, I saw some kind of pullback here. Then I took the long and it played out perfectly. Going to the next day, we can see here the first trade was pretty much a break-even trade here, and the next trade was a win. Going to the next trade, I didn't have a lot of losses last week, just some break-even trade and some trade that didn't go to the final take profit. I think here this was not a losing trade, because I remember it's not going to the target, which was here. Also, I was seeing some kind of bullishness. Then I took the trade from here and it went up, not reaching the target though. Now it came back, but definitely I will have taken partials here. Then maybe we'll have moved my stop loss to a little bit more than break even. That is that on Nasdaq's trade last week. As you can see now, Nasdaq is bearish. I can't be taking any long. Immediately I saw the break of structure here. No, I would rather wait for what's really happening in the market. So clearing our analysis here, let's make a fresh one for this new week. For this week on Nasdaq, let's go to the weekly time frame to see where the market and what the market will probably do for next week. As you can see here, we can see here as a break of structure here on our weekly time frame. Also, this was a low. That means there's some kind of liquidity grab here in a break of structure. Nice. So we can also see, but now daily has turned bearish, because here I can see some kind of structure break here. As you can see, some kind of structure break here. Going down to the weekly time frame, I think there was a fair value gap here, but this has already been filled. But one can still mark it though. Fair value gap here, which was filled, and it even breaks lower. But let's make this only visible, this fair value gap only visible on our weekly time frame. So as you can see here, the break of structure here on weekly. Now we can see here as a bearish daily structure. Next week I'll be expecting some kind of real bearish move, maybe probably coming to this low here. Let me use our fib to see probable place we should be looking for long price action. So getting here, we should probably be looking for some kind of change in structure on our lower time frame for maybe a possible longs here. So let's make this visible on weekly. Yeah, it's visible. So we might be looking for some kind of longs when we start getting to 61.8 fib level. But presently we are bearish on NAS100. That is Nasdaq. Some people call it Nasdaq, some call it US 100, while some broker also call it US Tech. So that depends on individual broker. As you can see here, here was a liquidity graph. Here, the structure change on 1 hour time frame. Yeah, the structure change on 1 hour time frame, and now it kept promising down. Wow, this is amazing. So that is that on Nasdaq. Let's check our DXY. On our DXY, checking our weekly time frame, we can see here that the buy side liquidity wasn't taken out here. So this is some kind of a question that what are we going to do next, in the sense that we clear the sell side liquidity on XXX USD pairs, while on the DXY we still haven't cleared the buy side liquidity. So we might attack this high here because this forms an equal high. So let me just clear the chart and make the analysis fresh. So on this chart, let me go to the weekly time frame. On weekly time frame, we can pretty see that the market is bullish. On our weekly time frame, we can pretty see a bullish market here. Going to our daily time frame, we can also see here on the bullish run, we can see here that structure change happened here. I think this is still pretty much the same analysis I did last week on this structure change here. After the structure change, there was also an equal high that was being taken out. And after that, there was also a mini structure that was broken, equal highs cleared. And also here, this is also an equal high and also called buy side liquidity that might be taken out here maybe before we see some kind of bearish structure to come a little bit down, because this structure is still very bullish on our weekly time frame. So let's just flow with the market and see what the market is doing. And on our 1 hour time frame, let me check the 4H first before the 1H. On our 4 hour time frame, you can see that this market has changed bullish here. So this is somehow tricky, but to me this market has changed bullish here on the 4H. On our 1H, that is 1 hour time frame, you can also see that this is pretty much bullish market here, except if we start seeing some kind of bearish structure here, so maybe we might see some kind of continuation low, but for now I see some kind of bullishness here. So let's just keep the market simple, nothing much. Last week there wasn't any swing opportunity, there wasn't any possible swing trade. So that is that for this week. Hope you guys like the video. Please guys, liking my video and also subscribe to my channel for more content like this, weekly outlook. Definitely I'll be dropping all my weekly analysis and outlook here on the channel because I like making my weekly and outlook videos. I also have a Telegram channel. I'll be putting the link in the description of the video so you guys can join the Telegram, because yeah, I'm more active because I do post all of my intraday trades during the weeks on my Telegram channel. So hope you guys have a great Sunday. You guys should also do your chart analysis and have a great trading week. Bye for now, guys.